So therefore, going forward, and in line with the strategy I have outlined above, and in order to continue enhancing service delivery and make it more efficient, more focused, and better to the Kenyan people, I intend to make certain changes and reorganize government as follows. I have moved the State Department of Cooperatives from the Ministry of Industrialization, Trade, Enterprise Development and Cooperatives to the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries, and renamed them as the Ministry of Industrialization, Trade and Enterprise Development, the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Fisheries and Cooperatives to allow for better management. I have moved the State Department of Youth Affairs from the Ministry of Public Service, Youth, Gender, to the Ministry of ICT and Innovations, and renamed them as the ministries as the Ministry of Public Service and Gender, and the ICT as the Ministry of ICT, Innovation and Youth Affairs. I have also made the following nomination for consideration by the National Assembly. 1, the Honorable Mutahi Kagwe as Cabinet Secretary for Health. Ms. Betty Minor as the Cabinet Secretary for Industrialization. Ambassador John Weru as the Principal Secretary for Trade. Dr. Joan Ouma as the Principal Secretary for Vocational and Technical Training. Ms. Mary Kimonye as the Principal Secretary for Public Service. Ambassador Simon Nabukwesi as the Principal Secretary for University Education and Research. Mr. Solomon Kitungu, Principal Secretary for Transport. Mr. Enoch Mumanyi Onyango as the Principal Secretary for Physical Planning. I have also today reassigned duties of Cabinet Secretaries and Principal Secretaries as follows. 1, Ambassador Rachel A. Omamo as the Cabinet Secretary for Foreign Affairs. Ms. Cicely K. Kariuki as the Cabinet Secretary for Water, Sanitation and Irrigation. The Honorable Peter Munya as the Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture, Livestock, Fisheries and Cooperatives. Ambassador Dr. Monica K. Juma as the Cabinet Secretary for Defense. Mr. Simon K. Chelugui, the Cabinet Secretary for Labor. The Honorable Ambassador Okur K. Yatani, the Cabinet Secretary for National Treasury and Planning.